This is Nija, and you are listening to the Create Yourself podcast. I have an intuitive message. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. I'm recording a podcast episode for you guys at this very moment in my car in front of this beautiful lake. And it's so cozy and warm. I have the heat on. And something that's been really fun for me is like going to fun or interesting or inspiring or thought provoking places and getting to work from anywhere. I don't know, you guys, you've heard this before, right? Like getting to work from anywhere. They call it like the laptop lifestyle, where like people typically are like going to, I don't know, Bali or like these cool places and working from their laptop, working remotely, and like living these luxurious lives because they get to work from anywhere. Okay, I'm like letting spirit direct this conversation. So it seems like they want to talk a little bit about the ability to work from anywhere and how everybody truly does desire this freedom to have the ability to live life on your own terms and to do what you want when you want. And so I guess that's why I got so giddy and excited this morning. How I chose to, like, I got the download, hey, you should go drive to this lake and bring your podcasting mic and bring your tarot deck and record a podcast episode, like plug it into your laptop. I have a whole setup. It's just so fun because I actually do like to work in my car or from my car, which is like actually, I don't know if that's weird to say. I don't know. Sometimes it's just hard for me to focus at home, but for whatever reason, when I get in my car, I have like these bursts of ideas and I'm by myself and I get to listen to my favorite music and I get to watch my favorite things on YouTube and I'm just like in my own world and in my own bliss bubble and there's no distractions. And I just like get the desire to want to pull out my laptop and start working on things. And so, yeah, I created an entire setup. Why am I getting into this? People want to work from anywhere. And I did pull tarot cards for you guys. This is an intuitive message. I'm just letting spirit lead and direct this conversation today. The very first card that I received, though, was the Four of Pentacles. I love this card. The Four of Pentacles. And this card, and it's meant to represent he desires to feel grounded and stable. So he's holding on to his money. He's holding on to his pentacles. And pentacles represents like your earthly possessions, like money, your resources, your house, your car, things of that nature. And so there's this conversation about wanting to feel grounded and needing to feel grounded and desiring to feel grounded. And I guess that's why we're also plugging into this conversation about work and getting to work from anywhere and also getting to do whatever the heck that you want for money. This conversation goes hand in hand because in order to feel grounded, in order to feel solid, and that really is what this Four of Pentacles, like what this card represents. This person wants to feel solid. This person wants to feel secure. And so like plug it into yourself, right? Like you might be having a desire, a feeling of wanting to be solid, wanting to feel secure, whether it's in your finances or whether it's having a place that feels like home or a place to call home. And you're like clenching onto that desire, or maybe you're clenching onto your money, or maybe you're working so hard so that you can have that desire, or maybe you have guilt because you know you need to work harder so you can have those desires. There's so much charge, I feel, around this Four of Pentacles. Because it's like, of course we're clinging on to wanting money. Of course we're clinging on to wanting resources. Of course we want those physical and tangible things. We're on earth, of course we want them. Like, God, of course I want the good, the juicy, the delicious. Of course I want to see how good life gets because that's what I'm here to experience. Of course I want the Four of Pentacles. Of course I want to be sitting in my luxurious, beautiful house, counting my money, wanting to know exactly how much I made and how much I'm making, and knowing I'm doing a good job and knowing I'm offering and providing value. Of course, I want to make as much money as possible. Of course, I want the Four of Pentacles. Of course, I want it. Of course. But then there is that flip side that says, are you clinging on too tightly to money, or to this idea of what you think the money is going to bring you? Maybe it's not the money that brings you that feeling that you're chasing. Maybe you should just go straight to the feeling, and then maybe the money gets to follow. I know it is so cliche. It's so cliche. We always are like, just follow the feeling, just feel good now, and then you'll get the thing. Maybe it's not about getting the things. Okay, let me tell you why I'm saying this. Here's a little side tangent. You guys know I like to go on tangents on the Create Yourself podcast. So here's a tangent. So this is my birthday month. It is currently December, and so my way of giving myself self-love and spoiling myself, everybody wants somebody to spoil them, and I'm like, I'm going to spoil myself. It's my birthday month. I always try and do something special for myself, whether it's planning a trip or giving myself something nice. So I really have been spoiling myself this month. I told you guys in a previous episode, I bought myself a new electric guitar. She's very beautiful. And then I went on a spree. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I went on a little shopping spree. I bought myself a cute little bag and just like fun things. I ran around TJ Maxx, gallivanted around. I know people are usually shopping for their friends and family for the holiday time. I just wanted to spoil myself, so I spoiled myself, and it felt so good. There's a message here. Plugging back into this Four of Pentacle energy, I know you guys sometimes feel guilt when you spend. Does anyone feel guilt when they spend? You're like, should I have bought that? Was that a waste of money? Or like, yes, I love the thing that I bought, but like, did I spend too much money? There's this fear or guilt around spending. And that fear or guilt around spending exists because you don't know when you're going to see that money again. You have to get good at knowing and trusting yourself that you're going to make the money again and make it faster than you made it before. Get good at making money quickly. That's a side tangent, but that will alleviate the guilt of spending. Guys, you deserve to spend money and luxuriate on yourself. Okay, like when it's your birthday month, go crazy. But I'm also talking about like removing the guilt of how you spend your money, and stop clinging so tightly to your money. That's what the Four of Pentacles is about. Like, this person is afraid of going back into poverty. This person is like clenching onto their money so tightly because they are afraid that it's going to go away one day. They're afraid that, I don't know, they feel guilty when they spend their money. But you're not supposed to feel guilty when you spend your money. You're supposed to make more money. Just make more money. I don't know why that message came out with this card. Like, the message is just make more money. You are the creation device, machine, creator. You are the box that generates unlimited supplies of ideas, and you turn those ideas into monetization. You monetize your ideas, you monetize your cloud energy. That was a side tangent, but that's why you never have to feel guilty about spending money. Like, for a split second, I almost felt guilty about like the things that I bought myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, did I spend too much money? Like, I've been saving up for those of you guys who don't know, I really want to buy a camper, or I really want to buy an RV. So I've kind of been saving up for that. I don't know why. Like, I just feel like I want to travel and have a little launch pad and have that RV be my launch pad and just like go wherever I want to. But I don't know. It's just an idea I'm playing with. I mean, this is my podcast, so I'm just allowing myself to throw things out and letting you guys just know what my internal landscape looks like. Okay, that was a side tangent. But yeah, so I did for a split second feel a little bit guilty about, spending what I spent and like dipping into my savings to like really enjoy my birthday month. But then I was like, I'm not going to feel guilty. My money doesn't have any value, doesn't have any purpose until I spend it. And that's for you guys as well. Your money doesn't have really any value until you spend it. I mean, obviously, spend it and invest it wisely, which leads me into another little side tangent. I've been getting into wanting to learn how to invest, like in Forex and in the stock exchange. And that's another way to alleviate fear with my money, learning how to invest my money, learning how to give my money a job and give my money purpose so that I'm not just like spending it on shenanigans, because I like to spend my money. I am a shopping girly. I will take that money that is put in savings and I will spend it real quick. And once I start, it is hard for me to stop dipping into my savings. I'm just being transparent here. And so this is something that I personally am working on in my own life. That was a side tangent. But no, it plugs into this message because the Four of Pentacles is all about how you feel safe and secure with your money. I just love that I can just be in my car and just like create and talk to you guys and make an episode and thousands of people can listen to it. I just want to show you guys how simple creation can be. It's as simple as turning on the voice memo on your phone and starting to talk. That's how simple creation can be. Oh my gosh, creation is as simple as breathing. And that's what makes us like God. Sorry guys, I don't mean to yell in your ear, but like these realizations are so juicy and delicious. Our ability to create and impact people and offer value. Okay, let me read to you guys what the book says about the Four of Pentacles. Building stability and conserving resources. So that definitely plugs into that message that I just shared. Building stability. The only reason why you cling on to your money so tightly is because you are trying to build stability. I definitely can resonate with that message. So angels, guides, and helpers, how can we build stability with ease? How can we know we're building stability with ease? Creating with ease helps you to build stability with ease. Being in the habit of effortless creation helps you to build stability. Knowing that nothing and no one can ever take away from you your creation ability. You own that power as an infinite creator. And that is why you are infinitely abundant. That is why you are infinitely wealthy, because nothing can separate you from your creation ability. And that is why there is no need for scarcity, and there is no need for fear around spending too much money, and there's no need for concern about, am I going to make the money again fast enough? If you are leaning into and relying on your creation ability, you are going to make money effortlessly and quickly. And that is the secret sauce to building stability. Effortless creation. Creation that's as easy as breathing. The fact that I can pull out my laptop, plug in my podcasting mic, plug in my laptop, record this podcast episode in front of this beautiful lake. Effortless creation, offering value effortlessly. That's how you build stability. Being able to trust yourself, relying on yourself to create every single day, whether that's waking up and creating your crocheting, waking up and creating, making a YouTube video, waking up and creating, doing nails. I have a girl in my private community, Dream Life Academy, where she's like teaching people how to do professional nails. Like whatever your creation is, it's as simple as breathing. You do it because you love it. You don't even realize you're doing it. You do it so effortlessly. Me reading tarot cards all these years thinking, oh, I'm just doing something to develop a spiritual, it wasn't even spiritual. I'm just like fascinated and curious about this modality. Like, what is the tarot? And then like growing up in a Christian background thinking, oh, there's something evil or demonic about the tarot. No, the tarot is just a language. That's a little side tangent, but as we're plugging into building stability is as simple as creation. Ooh, I'm gonna go go back. I need to slow down. I'm getting so excited. I'm like tripping over my words. I need to go back and re-listen to this episode. I always re-listen to my episodes because I'm like always in channeling mode when I give the message. I don't even really like get the gems out of it, and I'm like, ooh, that's actually a word. I need to plug that in. I need to use that. So, building stability and conserving resources. So there is a message, or there is a need to be conserving resources, but how about getting strategic about how you conserve resources? I'm getting the visual of like a squirrel. They're always thinking about the future. They're always thinking about preserving resources. So there is a message here about like not going crazy. If you're going to have a birthday month of buying yourself whatever the heck you want, don't go crazy. Give yourself parameters. This is you exercising your masculine energy. And with the Four of Pentacles, the four represents stability. Think about your four walls, your home. That is stability. The four walls that you call home. And also, I'm getting like people have told me before, I feel like home to them. So your home isn't always physical. Sometimes your home is the community you build between people. Maybe your home consists of your family members, or your home consists of your best friends. Your home consists of the feeling that you have when you're with people that you love. That's a sense of home. And then also creating a home within yourself, creating an environment within yourself. For me, I had to create an environment of creation within myself, meaning that I'm not limited to only creating within the four walls of my home. I am the creation power. I can create anywhere. I can turn on my camera and create anywhere. I can open my laptop and create anywhere, creating on my computer, creating templates for my coaching clients, or creating podcast episodes, or whatever I want to create. I can create from anywhere because I am at my own home. I don't wait and rely on conditions, i.e., having the perfect home office. I used to be like, oh, I can't create YouTube videos because I don't have the perfect setup. I don't have the perfect backdrop. I don't have the perfect camera. I don't have the perfect recording setup. I can't record podcast episodes because I don't have the perfect microphone. Guys, when I first started recording podcast episodes, like way back when, I was just using the voice memos on my phone. Or I was just like setting my phone down on my desk and recording an episode and uploading it. Like nothing fancy at all. And it was a hot freaking mess. But I was getting the job done. I don't know if you guys have ever listened to my original podcast episodes. They're like on Spotify. I don't know. I have to figure out how to connect everything. See, I'm still learning. Nothing is perfect. There's so much. Let me like read just a little bit. And this is again the Guided Tarot book by Stephanie Caponi. Feeling financially stable is a concern for everyone, and once you've achieved some level of comfort, it's easy to focus on maintaining what you've got to lose. The Four of Pentacles asks you to affirm that you are stable and safe, and to remember that you will always have what you need. I love that. You have to affirm that you are stable and safe. Affirming, not waiting for the conditions to be right or perfect. You affirm it with your words. I am stable and secure. I am the source of my creation power. I am building stability. I trust my creations. I trust myself. I trust my ability to create lots and lots and lots of wealth. Let's continue to read. Conserve what you've earned without closing yourself off from new paths to abundance. You have or are in the process of establishing stability for yourself. So give yourself some credit for your hard work. I love that. And that's why there should be no guilt associated with doing what you want with your money. I recently, here's a little side tangent, really got into buying perfumes. Because I'm just like, I want to be luxurious. I want to invest in myself. I want to be luxurious. So I recently really am like really into the scent vanilla and like patchouli and amber and sandalwood. So I bought like a vanilla amber body spray, and I bought a vanilla body oil, and it just smells so good. And I've been like using the body oil as like an anointing oil, like just like charming everything. I bought a cute little wallet, and I've been like rubbing the oil on the wallet, and it just smells so luxurious. And it's yes, I'm charming my wallet always. Yes, I'm charming myself. Like I love the body oil. Major key. Guys, buy some body oil. It smells so good. I'm smelling it now because it just feels so luxurious and good. Like, this is what luxury feels like. Investing in oils. Like, this is what they were doing in the Bible, okay? Like, if you were somebody, or even like in the Egyptian days, like, you buy like frankincense and myrrh and invest in smelly good stuff like body oils and like bathing in milk and honey and like all things luxurious. This conversation's getting long, so I'm about to wrap it up with a bow, but I did pull two more cards. The Four of Wands, which perfectly goes with this conversation of what feels like home and feeling grounded and feeling stable. And it's all about remembering that you create your sense of home. You create the four walls, and you get to include whoever you want in the scenario. I recently had to remove somebody from my life that I deeply love, but realized I was investing way too much time into them, and it was stopping my ability to create freely. So I had to let them go. And I feel so much lighter because of it. But that doesn't mean that, you know, they weren't a part of my Four of Wands, or they weren't a part of what made me feel grounded and stable and secure. But I get to set the parameters of what home is to me. And if you are infringing on my boundaries, then I can't keep you in what feels safe to me, the sense of home that I'm creating for myself. I have to be willing to release anything and anyone that is taking me away from my sense of home. The last card I received is the Star. What is naturally pulling and attracting you? You're magnetized to your truth. You're never going to get lost in this game of life. I mean, we get lost sometimes. We go on little side quests and we get lost in the sauce, but we always have our North Star pulling us back to home. So you get to feel grounded and secure in that you always have your intuition, that God is always speaking to you, that you always have a sense of home, you always have a north compass, you always have a North Star, and that is going to bring you back to home. Your desires bring you back to home, bring you back to what you came to earth to experience, bring you back to the truth of who you are, the things that never leave you, that never stop nagging with you. Oh, you're supposed to be a singer. You're supposed to create this business. You're supposed to cut this person off. You're supposed to. You are always feeling the urge within. I'm supposed to start this podcast. I'm supposed to whatever. This is your instinct. This is your intuition. Everyone's got it. The more you listen and act upon it, this strengthens the intuition. That's the North Star. That's why you're never separated. You always have desires. You always have dreams. Your intuition always points you in the direction of what home is meant to be for you. And with that, I want to end this message. My name is Nija Sym. This is the Create Yourself podcast, and I hope you got some gems. I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.